Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is gather your flowers. If you don't have a whole lot of flowers near you, like me, I wasn't able to find much outside that weren't in someone's yard or a part of someone's property. So what I like to do instead is I like to go out and buy bouquets of flowers from the grocery store and use those to press. Okay, so once you have your flowers, you want to decide, do you want to keep the stems? How short do you want them? Do you want to get rid of any leaves? Any excess parts to the flower? And I think I'm going to keep this one the way it is, and I like the stem on this one. And we'll keep these little things on this flower. These are ready to go. They've got little stems on the back, but they'll just fold down whenever we press them. And then these are pretty good. I'm not sure how well these will press. This is a crepe myrtle flower. I've never pressed them before, but we'll see if that works. And these are more like leaves. They just have a little bit of color to them, and I thought they would press. But if you're picking flowers that are more like this, that are more open and like roses or carnations, then you probably will have to open them up from the center, and so whenever we press them, your rose will be flat. But I don't have any of those to show to you today, so we'll just work on this. Alright, so we are going to take our parchment paper in our book, and we are going to open up our book. I like to go straight to the middle, that way there's even pressure on each side. I'm going to slide our parchment paper inside the book. And then we're going to take our flowers. This one's pretty simple. It's very flat on top and on the bottom, so it's going to press very well. This is a hydrangea. You can get big bouquets of these from H-E-B for like $5 or $6. They're really fun to press. They always turn out nice. So I'm going to put my hydrangea flowers down. I'm going to do these upside down since the flatter side is on the other side. And then for these purple little weed flowers, I think they're wildflowers, I'm going to try and do them two different ways. So I'm going to see if I can fold this one. I don't think that's going to work, but so it's folded down like that. I'm going to add some pressure to kind of create a crease. If your flower doesn't want to stay down flat like the other hydrangea flowers, then you can just hold it in place whenever we close our book. And then this one, don't think this one's gonna crease either, but it'll look pretty on its side, like that. Yeah, so it just depends on the type of flower that you have. Okay, so if any of your flowers have a really thick bud at the base of their petals, you're just going to pinch it and try to flatten it as much as you can, and then lay it down flat. And you can even rearrange its petals a little bit for how you'd like it. I'm just going to press down on them. And then we're going to grab our other side of the book. We're going to make sure our parchment paper is in place, and we're going to hold this side of the paper steady while closing our book. Like that. We can double check to make sure nothing is out of place as we're closing our book. Rearrange it if we need to. If you have a lot more flowers, then you can break it up onto different pages, but mine all fit on one. And then we just close it and press it down, and then put our book back on our bookshelf for 2 weeks. And then in 2 weeks, you'll have a gorgeous pressed flower.